How you doing, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope you're all doing well. Let's see where we got here. Trying to get this lined up here. There we go. All right, welcome to Monday night. It is our Facebook Live. Let me go ahead and mute this over here. How do we mute it?
All right, welcome to Monday night.
Yep.
It is our
That ain't working.
Facebook Live. Let me go ahead and mute this.
Okay, let's go back this way. There we go. Got it all set up. So thanks for joining me tonight. I'm excited. Got some things I want to share with you. The title. Why would I buy from you? This is for our network marketers out there. Why would I buy from you? Why would I join your company? So here's what I found, and here's what I went through. I went through a process of just trying to get this here squared away. Okay. I went through a process of learning that we all go through. And sometimes you can learn faster by getting coaches. And I certainly had my share of coaches because I wanted to learn fast. I wanted to compress time. And what I did when I first started out is I expected everybody to be as excited as I was about my products and about my services and about the opportunity and about the potential income that they could make. But that's just not the case. Not everybody is going to be as excited about the products as you are. In fact, probably nobody is. And at first, in the initial instruction or initial contact, it's a process. It's a process that they've got to go through. It's a process that you've got to take them through if you want to get results. So here's what I learned is I was excited when I got into network marketing. I was excited about the product. I was excited about the opportunity. I was excited about the chance to become an entrepreneur and make an above average income. That attracted me very, very well. And that's one of the reasons why most people get involved in network marketing is because of the products and because of the opportunity, one or the other or both. And when we meet somebody, I give you an example. I was in a group meeting a few months ago and somebody they were a little negative about network marketing, and they said, people don't get as excited as you, and they don't see it the way you see it, and my sponsor told me that everybody's a prospect, and I went out there expecting everybody to be as excited as me, and what my response is everybody is a prospect, but not everybody's going to do it. Not everybody is meant to do it. Not everybody is going to be your ideal client. And that's really what you want to look at, whether it's products or opportunity or both. You get to pick and choose who you want in your business. When I was in network marketing, I got to the point where I wouldn't just take anybody. I had some requirements. Are you willing to go to work? Do you want to work? What level of work do you want to do? Is it part-time? Is it full-time? Are you in this thing because you see you see what could happen? You see what it can do for you, or are you just in it just to get another opportunity? We don't want them to buy a distributor package or sign up and take it home and they never go through the modules. I was on a training. I was on the coaching call a couple of nights ago, and this gentleman's been in a training program for years and in a long time. And he was asking me about my program, and he said, well, because I've got a 14-module training program to go through most of the steps of how to be successful in network marketing. And he said, I haven't even gone through the 12 modules of the other program that I got over a year ago. I said, well, there's no sense in buying mine. If you're not going to go through something you've already paid for, why would you pay for another one? I said, go through those first. So he was interested, but I took it away because I'm looking for serious people that want to change their life, people that want to get better, people that want to grow, they want to become more valuable to the marketplace. So when you're prospecting out there, it's important for you to identify the client's need, the prospect's needs. Identify their needs on the product. Have a system that you've got that onboards clients, knowing that it's a process for them to get results on your products. Not everybody's going to get into your opportunity. So are you recruiting through customers? Or you should have a system for that. Recruiting, bringing your customers along through follow-up and then onboarding them into the brand partner or distributorship position. Or are you just recruiting for the opportunity? There's nothing wrong with either one of them. When you get really good at recruiting, you're going to want to go all in on recruiting. And then people that aren't interested in the opportunity, you backtrack and say, well, you definitely need the products. Why don't you become a customer? So you can sell down that way. When I started off with the opportunity, the products, and then I got really good on the products, so good that then I went into the recruiting. I learned how to become a master recruiter. And then I got many customers that didn't want to be distributors, but they knew they could use the products. So identify your customers' needs, identify your prospects' needs on both sides, products and opportunity. This is an important distinction because they can only be a small percentage as excited as you are. No matter what you're selling, you're excited. You know all the answers. You know so much more than they do, and they can only be partially as excited as you. That took you months and maybe years to learn all that stuff. You can't dump on them and expect them to be as excited and learn all that stuff in a few minutes, or a webinar or whatever. You want to give them enough for them to make a decision. Once they make a decision, they go from there. So where does that come from? It comes from confidence. It comes from confidence in what you're saying. And the way you become more confident is to learn more. The way you become more confident is to, if you're full-time, you want to treat this like a job. You want to get in there, learn the products meticulously, learn the compensation plan meticulously so that you can have the answers. Not that you can explain it to everybody, because not everybody's going to need that total explanation. But you need to know it for your own edification, for your own clarity, for your own ability to answer questions. So confidence. And one of the things that I learned, we grew up hearing a phrase, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Well, there's a little twist to that I want you to really consider and let it resonate with you. It's not what you say, it's how you feel about what you say. And that's what people are going to feed off of. I got many of my clients, my customers, on the products that I was selling because of the way I talked about them. It's how I felt about what I said. It came from emotion. It came from that tie. It came from that confidence that these products would change your life. Now, the easy part was that they came with a 100% money back guarantee, and most network marketing companies have a 30-day guarantee. So when I was able to come from a position of strength, I threw my confidence out there, and it came across something like this. You get on these products and you'll feel better than you ever have in your entire life. And if you don't, they'll give you your money back. You get 30 days. You get on these products, you'll lose weight, you'll feel better, you'll sleep better at night. Because that's what happened to me. And if you don't, you're not satisfied for any reason, it's unconditional, I'll give you your money back in 30 days. So having that confidence of my own personal story and other people's results and stories, I was able to express that in the way I was talking. And I was able to answer the questions that I needed to answer coming from a position of strength and confidence. So that is critical. Now with the opportunity, it's the same thing with the opportunity in different facets. One is when you talk to somebody, everybody's a prospect. Everybody is a potential distributor or brand partner with your company. It doesn't mean that you're going to want to work with them. It doesn't mean that they're going to be excited about it to join your company. But everybody's a potential prospect. So they deserve the right for you to talk to them about the opportunity. And if you're new and you're not sure what to say, that's where you have a system of point, guide, and direct. Point them to a webinar. Point them to a sizzle video. A 3 to 5 minute sizzle video is powerful. If you've got a 3 to 5 minute sizzle video, I would get that in front of as many people as I could. If you don't have one available, make one. Have somebody in your company make a 3 to 5 minute video, or take a longer portion, cut some testimonials out and put it into a sizzle video that talks about the products, talks about the results, talks about as much of the opportunity as your rules and regulations allow you to, and as much about the comp as you're allowed to. So I would do a sizzle video to get them interested, and that's your lead in. So now here's the other thing that goes along with that. You should have a consistent message. And this is where, again, the confidence comes in. The confidence comes where you are so strong and feeling so good about the products and the opportunity that you can talk to anybody at different levels. And that's what you want to work up to. If you're brand new, say, hey, listen, I'm brand new, I don't know this stuff. Say, no problem. Learn it. Take pieces of it and learn as much as you can. But there's a script and there's a way to say what you're talking about the products and services and the opportunity with somebody no matter what level they're at. You're not a doctor, you're not a scientist, you don't know what's in the products. It doesn't matter, you don't have to know. All you want to do is, here's what's happened to me, or here's what's happened to others, and this will happen to you too, or you get your money back. You're going to expect great results, you're going to feel better. And that comes across in how you feel. So confidence is a critical thing, and the longer you do it, the more you do it, the more confident you get, and the more people will respond to that confidence. By the way, before I let you guys go, I've got a class coming up on the 19th. I briefly touched on it. I'll have all the links tomorrow, no later than Wednesday, but hopefully tomorrow I'll have all the links. It's going to be a boot camp, 2 to 3 hour boot camp on the 19th, 12 noon Eastern time. It's going to be on prospecting and recruiting. How to prospect online and offline and recruiting, and it's going to be powerful. It's a free class, so tell your downline. It's going to be generic. Tell your downline, your crossline, your upline, any friends you want to get in network marketing. You want to get them on this call. All right, everybody, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.